Non-photosynthetic corals are some of the most beautiful corals out there, but they're very high maintenance in that they require regular daily feeding. I like to break up the feeding into two steps. The initial feed is just enough to trigger the coral's feeding response. It takes the non-photosynthetic corals, like the sun coral for example, several minutes to really open. The polyps that start out more open slowly eat the food. The other nearby polyps can detect this, and they follow suit by opening up themselves. Now that the coral is almost completely open, I administer a second heavier feeding. Personally, I like to use a turkey baster to target feed the corals, but there's many other ways to feed them. Some prefer to use a feeding container that both keeps the food near the corals and keeps fish and inverts away. Now, some aquarists have even gone as far as creating constant feeding systems that slowly administer food over the course of several hours. Although we're really focusing on the feeding of non-photosynthetic corals here, feeding corals in general is a good practice, and any coral can benefit from it. Like Tubastrea, the sun corals that we've just been looking at, there's several other types of large polyp non-photosynthetic corals like this Balanophyllia here, and there's also a very similar coral called a Dendrophyllia. The only precaution that I would take is to not overfeed the tanks. You really want to make sure that most of the food actually makes it into the coral, and so it doesn't end up just being pollutants for the tank. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck with your non-photos. Take care.